Hey, welcome back to Mocha. Today, we're building a smart intake form. If you need to collect client information and want to see the data in a singular and insightful place, maybe you're a coach who wants to learn about the customer, or your small business needs to collect specific information before being able to submit a quote, then this is a tutorial for you. Today, we're building a complete system, a form to collect submissions, a dashboard to view them, and tools to export the responses. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So let's say you'll have a user that we'll be serving a form to, and once the user will fill in this form with some data, it will go to our dashboard, and in the dashboard we'll be able to view the data and we'll be able to export it to, say, CSV, so we can later feed this information to services like ChatGPT to analyze the information. And once we collect enough form responses, then we have some insightful business data. This is the flow that I basically want us to have. So here are some use cases. The first one is a demo request. So say you have a SaaS business or some business where you want to showcase your product, and before showcasing a product to a client, you might want to collect some information before booking a call with them. Stuff like company size, role, budget range, and so on. The other example that we have is a lead qualification. Say you have some leads that are coming and you want to make them fill a form, and then once you see the form responses, you may select who do you want to contact later. So you might ask for city, if this person is a decision maker, the industry, and so on. Then we also have a custom quote form. Say you want to know the project type, expected volume, and other similar things that you could do for your business. Or maybe you want to send them a form where they'll be able to fill out different sizes, materials, and things that are related to their own house. And then later, once you collect enough data, you can reach out to them and send them a custom quote with your prices. The other example is the client survey. That could be a satisfaction score, favorite feature, or things they like in your business or app. What I want us to build specifically for this video is a waitlist. So say we're launching a new product, and I want us to have something like almost a mini landing page that will be like a waitlist. And on that waitlist, we'll have some basic description. And I want us to have a button that will say join the waitlist. And once the user is landed on this website, like this mini landing page, they'll be able to click join the waitlist and they'll be taken to the smart form. And once they fill the form, it'll go to our dashboard that we can later export this data and maybe do like an email notification to everyone. To get started with this project, all I have to do is log into my Mocha account, and here at the right corner, I'll click create a new app, and from here I can describe my idea. So here I have this prompt that basically says create a waitlist sign-up form with the following fields: name, email, company name, and a short answer asking what problem are you hoping that we solve. It's also maybe useful for waitlist forms to ask the source where these people came from. So let's also add a part where we'll have a drop down that'll say how did you hear about us, and we'll have options like Twitter, LinkedIn, a friend, Google, or other. I think that looks good. I would also describe that I want to have a page that looks like a mini landing page. So I want to have a mini page that says join the waitlist, and once user clicks it, then we want to show them the form. I think this is good to go. It is quite simple, and let's see what we can do with it. I'll just hit start. Here we have this website that is being generated already, and we can preview it directly here. It looks like a landing page where it even added some extra information that is secure, fast, simple. We might want to ask AI to remove it actually. But so we have this button as I asked it to create this landing page. Then we click join the waitlist, and here we have a form with the fields that we wanted. And here on the left, I actually even see that all data is stored in a database table for future reference. Well, Mocha is smart enough to understand that since I asked it to create a form, that it'll collect the data and store it directly to the database, which is awesome. So later we can use this to render our own dashboard where we can view this data. But let's ask it to change a few things directly. For the first one, before I even test it, let's say remove the 3 blocks at the bottom from our landing page, and also make the design more minimalistic. Well, let's hit send for quick revisions and changes. All right, awesome. So it looks like it is ready and the new design looks great. Let's click join the waitlist. Here's our form. This time, let's try to fill it. The company name is Mocha. How did you hear about us? Well, let's just say a friend. What problem are you hoping that we solve? I want to make an awesome intake form for my business. I think that looks great. Let's click join the waitlist and see what happens. You're on the list. Thank you for joining. Our waitlist will be in touch soon with updates. And we can go back to home. Now we should be able to check our data tab, and here we see 0 users because we didn't add authentication for it, which we might want to have for stuff like email, automatically put in from Google. But let's see our new table that Mocha created, waitlist signups. And here we have our first signup. That is pretty cool. Obviously, we can even look through data directly here in our data section that looks like a table, but we might want to have an interface for it that looks a bit nicer. For that, let's ask it now to go to our next step, which was now that we have a user that fills the form, so we want to have a dashboard where we can maybe sort the data, view the data, and maybe export it. Let's ask it to add it. So here's my prompt. I want to add a dashboard where I can view the form replies in a nice way and sort through them. Let's add a password protection for this dashboard page, so only people with the password can view it. Make sure it's secure. The password is secret pass. Obviously, you can add even better protection here. It could be actual authentication. It could be checking for your email. But for our simple form, in this example, it is fine if we create a new row where I will say the dashboard should be under/dashboard. And I think for this project, just being able to protect the page with the password is enough. But obviously, if you're collecting too much of the sensitive data, you might want to ask it to add authentication, as I mentioned, and say that only if user is authenticated, and this is the email of the user that is being authenticated, so basically you as an admin. So let's hit send, and let's see what Mocha will do here. As you can see already in our logs, it says that it will be able to store this on the backend, and it created a new secret value, which is called dashboard password. We can already see that it'll be quite secure, and Mocha understands the requests like this. It even has a special storage for things like passwords or secret keys. All right, looks like it is finished. So let's test it by going to /dashboard. We don't want a publicly accessible buttons or links for this, since this will only be used by admin. So let's go to /dashboard, and we can see that it asks for a password. Let's try wrong password first. So I'll say wrong, invalid password. All right, which is good. So now let's try our secret pass. Let's click login, and we were able to log into our dashboard. Here I can see that we have search, we have a sort, and this is our first request here. All right, let's try to add one more request in our form and go back to our dashboard. I'll enter the full screen mode here. Let's go join the waitlist. Okay, so my name is Ben. This is my test email, company name, and how did you hear about us? Let's say I came from Twitter. Which problem? I need more leads. Okay, let's click join the waitlist. I'm on the list. Let's close this. Let's go to dashboard. And here in this dashboard, we now see total of 2 submissions. Right now we're sorting by date. Let's try to sort by name. So Arthur is first because it's A and then B, which is correct. So let's go back to sorting by date. And I think that looks great. The only thing we might want to change is make it look like a grid, where it looks like cards. So let's ask it to change it. Can you make the responses card look like a grid, 3 in a row? That should be a quick and easy fix for Mocha. And there we have it. We can also check out how it looks like on the phone. We can switch to mobile, and it looks nice on the phone as well, which is cool. So yeah, there we have it. We already have a fully functioning form collection website where we can enter form data, where we can have a dashboard where we can search for records. And I think we might want to have sort by referral source, maybe add some other filters if you want. But what I want to add is ability to export all of the replies into CSV. So let's prompt our AI here to do this. I would like to have a button that will allow me to export all of the responses into a CSV file. Let's see if Mocha will be able to handle this. Well, and just like this, it was able to add a button in like 27 seconds, which is pretty fast. We now have this export CSV button, and we want to test it now. So I'll click export, and let's check out the file. Well, as you can see, it was able to export our file just fine. So we have our columns here: name, email, company, problem description, referral source, and the date that it was submitted. The export functionality works. So just like this, in a matter of minutes, we were able to build a system where users can fill out the form, where it'll go to our dashboard, where we can later export our data and maybe fit it to AI to analyze, or just reach out to these leads later, which is awesome. And for my second use case, I would like to build a website similar to what we had there, but this time I would like to have an appointment system. So let's say I own a dental clinic, or I'm building this for somebody who owns a dental clinic. I would like to have a website that is just one more source for them, where a client can book an appointment in their clinic. We'll have different fields like name, phone, calendar, and here we can actually even make AI to show available dates based on what is not selected yet. If a user will book Tuesday on a certain date, then we'll block this time. And we can make a logic where, say, only 1 hour is available for bookings, and we'll have book button. Just like this, we should be able to have our appointment form where users will be able to come to our website. And once a user comes to our website, we'll check availability for them in the calendar. And if the slot is available, we'll save it to our dashboard. For this form, let's actually start a new project. To do this, I'll go back to Mocha, I'll click create a new app. For a new project, I have this prompt, an appointment form for a dental clinic. The fields that I need is a name, phone number, email, reason for visit, like a drop down with a checkup, cleaning, cosmetic consultation, or other. I would like to have a calendar with available spots. So this is where I'm telling the AI that we will not allow the booking for the same time. If somebody already booked there, I can actually say check in database, DB. In short, we'll have 1 hour reserved for that time. We're open from 8 to 5, and you can add a message field for additional details. We can also say, I basically want a fully functioning appointment system, and I want the password protected dashboard /dashboard for the URL with the secret pass to view appointments. Let's hit send. Basically, I still want to have a dashboard just like in our previous example, with the same mechanics where I enter a password to view data. All right, looks like Mocha was able to generate our form here. It looks like actually professional website. We have our calendar on the left. We have our form. Select Friday the 26th. Let's put in name, a phone number, an email here. We also put a reason for a visit, which is, let's say, cleaning. Additional details, let's keep it empty. Choose available time slot. 12, click book appointment. So right now it should be available for Friday 26 at 12, since we're the first one to book, but then we'll try to book it again and see if it'll be taken. Appointment booked successfully, refresh the page. This is something that we want to change directly. We want to say, once appointment is booked, redirect to thank you, since we don't want a weird toast to appear for a few seconds. All right, let's enter our full screen mode and let's try to fill the form once again. This time we'll see if this time slot will no longer be available. Reason for visiting, let's say checkup. Additional notes, I need it really bad. Try to select our date. So let's say I want to also select 26. As you can see, the option for 12 o'clock is no longer available, since our system understood that it was taken from a previous user. So I'll say 2 p.m. and I'll click book appointment. And this time we redirect to thank you, where we have some information, some mock phone number, where we can obviously ask AI to change this page. I'm interested in is now checking our dashboard to see how it works for our admin. So let's say I own the clinic or I work there, enter secret pass. And here we do have our appointments. This is the patient name. I can see when they've booked, what time. I can see the reason. I can see some extra comments. And remember how in our prompt I've specified that we're open from 8 to 5. Maybe it'll be cool if I can change our availability directly from dashboard. Add the ability for me to change the free times and days of the week directly from dashboard. This will make the system much more advanced and more real use case. I mean, obviously, the cool part about Mocha, I can always go back here and use Mocha as my admin. So I can literally ask it to, hey, change the time slots from this to this, or don't make Fridays available anymore. But we can also take the approach where we'll add it as part of our dashboard UI. All right, relogin as our admin, put secret pass, I'll click login. And here we now have two tabs, appointments and schedule settings. Well, let's see how it works. We can select our opening time. We can pre-select our opening date. So for example, we're no longer available on Tuesdays. So I'll deselect this and I'll say we're actually now available though till 6 p.m. And I'll click save settings. And let's try to go to our form and go to our homepage and see if this will be reflected in our calendar. Now, if I go back here and I would like to test if it actually works. So we disable Tuesday. If I click on Tuesday, well, I still see available time slots. We should actually prompt AI not to even show these time slots on the calendar. So let's ask it not to show it. We should not show not available dates on our calendar for our users. So let's hit send and let's ask Mocha to address this bug. All right, so it just refreshed the page for us and I can see directly from this calendar it looks much better since it doesn't show previous dates as available anymore. It also removed Tuesdays as we asked it to remove in our settings. And I can still click on other dates and select a time and make my appointment here. And just like this, we have this cool system where we can now appoint our users, we can collect information about them and see it in a nice dashboard. So the next step would be just publishing our app. We can do it simply by hitting publish here, select a custom URL if you want, or in our settings, we can connect our custom domain actually. And here we can change the status or just click publish app. And just like this, our app has been published. So let's copy the link, open it in our new tab, and there we have it. Now it's a full functioning website where we can test our data, where we can book spots. And the reason is that the calendar here shows Tuesday as available is because it uses different dashboard for production. If I log in on my dashboard here, I'll go secret pass and it shows no appointments, which is correct since that was in the testing mode. And right now we're in the production mode and our schedule setting is slightly different, if actually fully different from our dev environment. And here we can choose different time. So say we only worked from 3 to 5. Let's hit save. Let's see if it reflected. And as you can see, available time slots are only 3 and 4. And if we go back to Mocha, we can go to settings. If we go to domains, this is where we can put our custom domain. And if we go back to data tab, this is where we can switch between development mode and production mode. So in production mode is where we see the real data. This is where we have 0 appointments yet, but this is where we already have some scheduling settings. And if we go back to development mode, this is where we can see our test appointments. Whenever you're testing your app in the build tab, the data will always be stored into the development environment. And whenever you're entering and working with data on production, it'll simply be stored in production mode, which allows you to test your apps without putting mock data to your production app. So in this video, we were able to build 2 different forms, 2 different dashboards, and 2 different flows. And whether it's a waitlist, a clinic, an appointment system, job applications, or anything else, the process is the same. Describe what you need and later ask Mocha to build a dashboard for it. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments or join the Mocha community. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Peace.